Going on to my Pisces. So you have the Hierophant, Seven of Swords, the Death, Page of Wands, Knight of Cups, the World, Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Oh wow, these cards are just Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. These cards are amazing. I told you, I said this and the Dragon deck that I have, the Mermaid deck, which is the one I'm using, a Dragon deck, two of my favorites. So the Hierophant, the Seven of Swords, the Death card represent how a lot of you Pisces right now. The Hierophant is about, specifically in this deck, the Hierophant is more so about how a lot of you Pisces right now are Seven of Swords, the Death card, you were dealing with knuckleheads. You were dealing with knuckleheads. You're not dealing with these same knuckleheads anymore. People that just want to hang around you because they think you got a banging body. They think that your face looks nice. They're doing it for some sort of clout, some sort of attention or whatever. They're using you as some sort of doorway so that they can get into a different relationship with somebody else. Both sides do that, mind you. These are all things that people can use as a means of getting somebody new. Now, what does that have to do with you? That's what these people from the past were trying to do. Whenever it is that they come at you sideways, they're trying to be disrespectful. They're trying to occupy your time so that they can get attention from someone that they're trying to get the attention from. The Death card represents how a lot of you Pisces are not going for that. You're not. This is actually my first time looking at this card, really. I've never gotten this card prior to this, but you're in a situation, my dear Pisces, where what it is that you've got going on is that you Pisces really want to be in a particular situation where you Pisces are, you put an end to that. So I'm seeing how a lot of you Pisces are like, look, you done with that. You don't want to deal with somebody who wastes your time by trying to convince you that they like you so much, only for them to essentially just end up being a complete waste of your time by proxy, them telling you that they like you so that they could waste your time. The Page of Wands and the Knight of Cups now represents this being a situation for you where the Page of Wands and the Knight of Cups is about you're ready to give yourself. You're ready to make offers. You're ready to get to know other people. That represents this Knight of Cups. But you want to make sure that even though this person is staring into the cup, they are also ready to be in a relationship. Because the Knight of Cups, especially in this deck, because you have to read it for the depiction as well. You know, tarot is not as easy as you think. But the Knight of Cups, this version of Knight of Cups represents, while at the same time still looking out for the traps in tarot. But this version of the Knight of Cups represents, make sure that this person's head is in the game, in the sense that the people that you're meeting, the people that you end up giving your energy to, and when I say energy, I mean your time and your effort to. Make sure that these people are actually, they desire to be in a relationship with you, and that they actually like you, and that they actually want to be with you, right? Stop messing around with individuals, right, that essentially just, it's super hard to get a hold of these people. That's a dub. Anytime someone is super difficult to get a hold of them, unless they're giving you a legitimate cause for it, like, look, I got held up here, then that's okay. But that in on itself should not be a reoccurring thing. They should obviously make time for you at some point in your life. At some point in their own life, they need to make time for you. So the Knight of Cups now represents, as a result, the Knight of Cups is about how, since this is the case, you really want to put yourself in a particular situation where, like I said, make sure that this person's head is in the game. Make sure that they're in it for the long haul. The World and the Ten of Pentacles represents, as a result, the World is about how you Pisces have so much to offer, right? And Pisces is one of those zodiac signs where, and I'm speaking as a Pisces ascendant myself, okay? Pisces is one of those zodiac signs that represents worldly things, along with Capricorn, Aquarius, right? And Pisces. Those three represents worldly things, worldly endeavors. We're talking about continents, the whole globe, the oceans, the land masses, the air that we breathe. All of these types of things is represented by the three last zodiac sign, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So the world and the Ten of Pentacles now represents, a lot of you Pisces are going to get back out there, get to know other people, right? And see what type of interactions that you get. The Ten of Pentacles, I would suggest that a lot of you Pisces be very careful of, and this card even has fishes on it too. Anyway, I would suggest that a lot of you Pisces be very careful about how it is that a lot of you use this money that you have, right? Because Pisces is a zodiac sign that money, right? The zodiac signs, where the relationship to all of the zodiac signs and money has its own uniqueness. With Aries, it's about making money to spend it. With Taurus, it's about luxury goods, right? Having the money to afford the luxury things that they want. That's to where with Aries, it's just about spending it, baby, on the things that they like. Gemini, it's about more so, Gemini, it's about reinvesting back into themselves and the business. You know, in Cancer, Crab, and stuff like this. But since we're talking about Pisces, it's about, again, building that multi-billion-dollar corporation. I don't know if you Pisces knew this, but Pisces are the zodiac signs that are at the heads of a lot of these Fortune 500 companies, billion-dollar, trillion-dollar companies. Pisces are at the heads of these things. It's not Capricorn. See, Capricorn may represent the principle of building that Fortune 500 company, being rich, but the actual people who are at the heads of these things, a lot of the times, it's actually Pisces. So anyway, so a lot of you have the worldly mentality of, you will get to meet other people, and you Pisces will meet new people. You probably already are doing it. The Ten of Pentacles represents you Pisces just need to understand to not spend so much money so quickly. See, the thing about Pisces is that Pisces, just like Virgo, just like Capricorn, Pisces, just like Virgo, just like Scorpio, just like Gemini, I want to get my story right, is zodiac signs of sadomasochism, but it's the most strong, or I should say it's the strongest with Pisces and Virgo, because Virgo, is stemming from that, or I should say Virgo is at the heart of that type of stuff. So unfortunately, right? So don't spend so much money, and the reason why it is I'm saying not to spend so much money so upfront, is because when you do, what happens is when you do spend a lot of money, people can oftentimes be looking at the situation like it's a money grab. Like they're going to come in, hang out with you for a limited amount of time, and get as much as they can, and then ghost you and be up on out of there. So what you really want to do, and it happens a lot, and there's been news stories talking about how it happens, where sometimes people will use people for dinner dates. Y'all know, if you don't believe me, go Google it. I'm not lying about this. And what you want to do is you want to hold off on that. This is why it is that I talk about the whole coffee dates. This is why it is I talk about the whole sandwich dates. Take that person to Taco Bell if you really want to give them a dinner. Take that person to McDonald's. Take that person to Burger King. Okay, I know their burgers, McDonald's and Burger King's burgers are mid, but take those individuals to those places. Why? Because the idea is not to bum some free food. That's not the idea. The idea of a first date, or the idea of taking things slowly, is for you to be able to get to know the other person. It's not about bumming off of somebody else. So the thing about it is, the Ten of Pentacles, people will use this to their advantage if you don't watch out for your money, and if you are not alert of when people are trying to run game. So then the Ace of Wands represent, again, this, I was speaking too fast. This is the point that I'm trying to make. This is the evidence of this. The Ace of Wands, because it's not really in any direction per se, but the Ace of Wands, this speaks to, because the scepter is just left there, right? So this speaks to you, Pisces, need to be able to fix the problems in dating. And how you do that is with experience and understanding and action. Well, understanding actually means to apply what you've learned, which is action. But experience and the learning process of where it is that you went wrong, what you could have did better, and then put it into practice. Understanding, put that into practice. The problem, because I'm helping y'all solve this issue. The problem with a lot of you Pisces, just like with a lot of people just in general, is that a lot of people lack actual hands-on dating experience. And that's the problem. Because I've figured out a way myself. I'm not even going to say that. I'm not even going to say that. But the point that I'm trying to make here is, right, because I don't want to, I don't want to talk about what I'm doing. But the point is that you Pisces are in a situation where you have to learn through experience. Everyone does, right? And when they lack that experience, they don't know what they should do unless somebody is really mentoring them on what they should do and how to, speed the process up. But most of us don't have that type of stuff, okay? So I am telling you from my own personal experiences, my own things that I did right, the things that I should have worked on, the things that I did wrong, where I messed up from, what it is that you Pisces really want to do that cuts the nonsense away, okay, is for you to, when you are dating people, you learn as you go along. Understand, regardless of whether you stay with the person or you break up, you learn what it is that you did right, what people liked, and apply those to yourself. And when you meet the next person, you apply those same things as you get to know them. And those things that you're learning that a lot of people tend to like, those things that you learn that a lot of people like as a big serving size, meaning a lot of people like it, that is your foundation. That's the thing that you want to use in predominantly, in a general sense, in almost every single relationship. Okay? So a situation with me is that a lot of the people that I've dated, I've realized being smart is a good thing. They liked that. So guess what that means? So because all of them liked the fact that I was smart, I just started allowing myself to open up and be the smart person that all of them, without exception, all of them liked. So that's one of the things that I set foundationally for myself. For you, y'all may have a different experience. You may have a similar experience. That's for you to figure out within yourself when it comes to experiences, like I've been talking about. The Five of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles represents a lot of you Pisces will also have to understand that when someone is wasting your time because they're too scared. How do you know when someone is wasting your time? Because they're too dysfunctional to be in a relationship. Well, you won't be able to get a hold of these people, plain and simple. Getting a hold of them and getting a chance to actually hang out with them, it'll be very difficult for you. Even when you may need some attention, you may only speak to these people once a week. You understand what I'm saying? So the Queen of Pentacles represents It's up to you to use the power of your mind to make the adjustments along the way and for you to learn. Because one thing that I've been noticing, because I was real quick, I was looking at some CrossFit games, and Daniel Brandon was on. Love Daniel Brandon. I think Daniel Brandon is an Aquarius. I think Daniel Brandon fine, right? Fine, you know. But the thing about Daniel Brandon is, and Daniel Brandon had a chance to win at that event. But the problem with Daniel Brandon is the situation with her is that she kind of tends to stick too much to the game plan, and it ends up eating up a lot of her time because, you know, these events are timed. And the situation with her is Daniel Brandon, she has to learn how to not just use not just use book smarts, but understand that when to break the rules and to actually go against the game plan sometimes that she has agreed upon and actually do something different and make the proper adjustments. So let's clarify some of these cards. Let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles. So you have the Temperance, right? The Two of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Page of Wands, right? So the Temperance, the Two of Swords represents use your patience and use your knowledge to make better decisions based upon the people that you will get to know, will you continue to get to know by paying attention to their character, yes, but also paying attention to what you bring to the table and what they are bringing, right? Two of Swords, paying attention to if they're actually reciprocating and bringing anything to you right back. The Eight of Swords, the Page of Wands, if they are not, if they are too chicken squat, leave. If they are not giving you back the amount of effort, leave. If they are not, if you've been dating them and they always want you to take them on some sort of an expensive date. If it's the first time that you're dating them and they want you to take them on some sort of an expensive date, leave. So just understand when it's a good idea for you to leave and when it's a good idea for you to stick around, all right? Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers by the end of June. As of right now, I have 6,470 subscribers. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos.